Yo, what is up guys? Mr. Truby here, and I'm going to be showing you Qt, which is a C++ CDK. And what you want to do to get this is you want to Google Qt, and it should be the first one. It should be qt-project.org. And this is the website you should be getting, qt-project.org. You just want to click on downloads. From here you have all the different systems you can get it for, and then if you want to get older versions and stuff, I just stick with the newest version. They updated it for a reason, so it can be faster and stuff. Click one of the two of these, either one works. Alright, now once it's downloaded and everything, just come back to the video. Okay, what you want to do to start off is open up Qt editor, or Qt creator, sorry. Alright, we're going to start this off by opening, hold on, let me just get rid of this stuff so I can start over and show you what I did. Okay, what you want to do, so this is your main screen. You've got everything on here. It shows what you've developed recently. It shows you how to get started, online community, examples, tutorials, and you have a help menu with the index, which has everything a book would have if you want to go buy one. So you don't really need to get a book, it's got everything in here you need. What you want to do to start off though is you want to click File, New File or Project, and you want to click on a Qt GUI application. Alright, and you want to choose where you want to save this, so I'm just going to put this into my flash drive. And yep, alright, so that's my default, and I'm just going to name this a quick GUI. From here, just click next. You can change your class name if you want. I don't really do that. You don't need to, no point unless you're developing a multiple. I don't know, it's not even necessary. So you can just click next and finish, just make sure everything's correct the way you want it. Okay, from here you should end up with a header file, your main C++ file, and your window file. And if you go into your forms, it'll show you your user interface, which is very nice about Qt. And this is where you build your GUI, make it oriented the way you want to. So to start out, I'll just show you what a button does. It's like regular push button. It'll take a couple hours of coding if you weren't using this in just regular C++. So you can just say, name it, click me. Okay, and then this is your button here, and you just want to make sure you change it from push button to click button. That's for later when you're coding, just makes it easier. Now to build this, you can either press this little arrow down here, Control R, you can build it with Control B, or you can just click Control R and it will build and run it at the same time, or it will build it then run it. Okay, now what this program just did was it said, alright, I'm going to do exactly what you have here. I'm going to take your program main window, I'm going to put it into the GUI like you said, and I'm going to make the button. The button obviously doesn't do anything because you haven't coded anything yet. So, sorry, I'm back. I had to do something real quick there. Alright, well, now you got a button that really doesn't do anything. Now, let's say you wanted to do something. I'm just going to make two buttons because I'm going to have them do two different things, so to show you what they do exactly. Make two different buttons, and label one push me, and one click me. Okay, now what you also want to do is you want to get a label. you want to leave it blank so you don't have anything in it, and instead of changing the text, it's going to completely set the text, because that's what we're going to do. We're going to have, when you push this button, it'll set a text here. When you push this button, it'll set a different text. Okay. Now you still have the label here, it just doesn't look like anything. Okay. Now what you want to do is you want to go back to edit. It'll open up this XML file. Don't worry, that's just the UI. You don't really need to do anything about it. It shows you exactly basically what you just did. Don't touch it. You really don't need to touch it. Alright, I'm going to open up your main window. Oh, forgot to... So we had the buttons, but we didn't tell them what to do. So to put them into the code, you want to right-click it and click Go to Slot. And then you want to click on the clicked Q abstract button and click OK. Now if you look in your header file, it'll be under your private slots, void on click button clicked. And then if you look into your actual file, it'll say void main window on underscore click button underscore clicked. So saying when you click the button, do this. So what you want to do is you want to do user interface. You want to point it to your label, and you want to point it again to set the text. So you want to do point set text. In here, you can let it do whatever you want. So let's just do a basic hello world. So it's like a hello world program. Alright. Now, what else you want to do is you want to do the push button one. You want to do the same thing. Click go to slot, right click on it, click go to slot, clicked, OK. Make sure it's in your header file again. It's right there. And then click on your main window one and do the same thing. UI, pointer, label, pointer, set text. And then do hello, how are you? Oh. Just to set a simple button to do something. Now if we build and run this program, you have two buttons. And with the two buttons you have, it'll display the text that you told it to do. So when you do the click button, it'll show you hello world right here. When you do the push button, it'll say hello, how are you? So basically this is a GUI that has a simple button program. Now that's all cool and great. Now what if you wanted to make a button that can close the program without clicking the X? Just do your own little thing. You can do that. What you want to do is you want to go to the top, drag and drop a push button on here, and just name it close the program. Now let's say you want to get these things lined up. Easy way is to Control H. It'll size them the same thing, make them look like it'll make them look the same size and everything. Just I don't know, I like it. Makes it look neat. Okay, and then have it all set up. So you want to do the same thing. You want to click on it, just this one. You want to right click it. You want to click Go to Slot. Actually, no, you don't. You could type this all out, or you can do it faster. The faster way is you want to click on this, click on the, right up here, this is signals and slots, as you can see. I'm just showing it for you, signals and slots. And you want to drag this and put it somewhere it's not touching any of your buttons. Now you want to do show signals and slots from inherited Q widget. And do when you click it, close it. Okay. So basically all this is doing is saying, alright, click this, and then I want it to, with the signal click, I want it to then close it. So I'll demonstrate what that means. Before you're saying, alright, I want to build some text. Easy. Now you want to say close the program. So it's connected over here, really doesn't have anything to do with it. saying when you click this, it's going to close it. So when I click this, it'll close the program.